Today's episode of Fantasy Fiction is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/fantasyfiction. Over 100,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, MP3 player, or Magic Stone. Today we're recommending Sword of Shannara by Terry Brooks. It's a book about elves, I think. So if you're enjoying the show, give the free trial a chance. It'll help us pay for the hosting, but I'm not sure what that is. I'm just a wizard. Enjoy the episode. Next scroll. Reese's, where are you?
In the land of fantasy, on the fields of fiction, there roll two knights across the plains. Two thieves of the night, two warriors of honor, in the shadow of the mountain cry their name. Fantasy fiction. Until the deed is done. Fantasy fiction. Until the quest is won. Fantasy fiction. The battle's in our minds. Fantasy fiction. Until the end of time.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Fantasy Fiction.
I think we're doing that. I don't...
All I know is that I see an unattended RC ball in front of me,
Yes.
so I'm just going to start talking.
Those idiots left it on, and they're contractually obligated to give us a certain amount of all-see ball time. And
That's right.
They
That's
haven't been
right.
doing
We
that.
drafted a document with our lawyers. We used the magical powers of the courts.
of the wizard courts.
And now we have stories. We have fantasy stories, kind of.
Yes, I did my best to write a fantasy story based on these two morons who run this show typically.
These two losers who I've never seen with a woman. I just see them with each other. That's the only time we see them, so maybe I don't know. But first, Snickerdoodle, that's my name. Reese's, what did you do this week?
Well, you know, we were off wizarding, doing lots of wizard stuff this week. We did go to, Daranos Wizard Con 6942.
That's right. We did go to Daranos Wizard Con to 69442.
We met a lot of fans there, and they were like, "Oh, Snickerdoodle, Reese's, I love you." And some of them flashed their nips at us, boys and girls.
Some of them flashed their tips at us. You
Yes.
understand? We are big celebrities.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I did this week?
What did you
Besides
do?
that,
What?
I went fishing.
You went fishing?
Yep.
That sounds lovely. I would love to go fishing.
Well, you should sometime with me because I know this old whistling tune that brings all the fish around.
Are you magic fishing again? Because that's kind of cheap.
I am magic fishing. I mean, I'm going to use my talents. I'm not going to just sit out there with some string and a hook.
But that's the point, Snickerdoodle. You can't just you or I could just say like the magic words, and if like 50 fish would jump in the boat. I mean, that's stupid.
I just have a lot of things to do, so I want to get the fishing over. I mean, it's. I know I'm doing it for recreation, but you know, sometimes a wizard's gotta go.
You could feed like the entire continent of Orcspire with the amount of fish that you could just magically conjure. I don't even know why you're
getting that I could do this. I went to Wizard Temple University. I did not go to Wizard Yale, which I did not learn the summon fish spell. Do you have that?
That's like second year stuff there. I mean, it's boring, but you know, like
You seem to be able to summon anything.
that's the whole point of being a wizard. Do you want a bone car? Here you go. Summon one.
Whoa!
Do you want 2 bone cars? There you go.
Yes. I
Summon
would
2.
love that.
Well, maybe for your birthday. It's coming up soon.
Well, speaking of birthdays,
Yes.
how about we get into some reality?
Reality fiction.
Yes,
Episode
that's what
1.
we're calling it. with stories of monsters, of sea monsters, and
Other things.
hobgoblins. Maybe they found their way in here. I don't know.
I'll never tell.
Until now. Fantasy! I mean, reality!
All right, Snickerdoodle, are you ready for this story? Which I did not give a title to, except I called it Reality Fiction Episode 1, maybe.
Yes, I am ready. I mean, I've been waiting for this moment all of my life.
Excellent. Good. Here we go. In a world where bone cars are made out of some kind of unenchanted metal and swords... I know, crazy. And swords are for some stupid reason not allowed to be carried in public because probably of how awesome that would make everyone, lived an adventurer whose red hair would make your mama say, I don't want you hanging around with that Henderson boy, because one time he got real drunk on Jim Beam and pissed all over his friend's car door in the middle of winter so that the pee would freeze all in the door handle.
I think that Henderson fella's pretty smart, actually. What a dastardly deed. A smart one.
pretty smart, yes. Pretty smart. That guy's cause, he was named Jim, so I'm going to apologize to Jim right now.
Jim, it was kind of funny though, wasn't it?
It was pretty funny. I mean, I wasn't there, but
with your pee door handle or frozen pee
in the middle of February. I mean, Moon's Brewery. Anyway, this adventurer spends most of his days trying to conquer the realm of Earth by practicing his lightsaber moves in private like an adult and doing shows with his friend Dom.
Oh. Well, he's got a friend.
At least he's got one friend, I think. In the story, anyway.
What is a lightsaber?
I don't know. He just talks about it a lot. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just wrote it in there.
Gotcha.
I don't know what I'm doing. From what I, Reese's the Wise, can tell, they're the comeliest, raddest, brodacious dudes in that stupid, magicless, no bapple having realm.
God damn it.
One day, Josh's talking stone began to emanate a magical lilting sound. This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it.
This is magical.
It's Friday night, and the party's here on the west side. I search for the 40, and then I turn it up. Hello, Josh said as he answered his talking stone. Yes, this is the president of the Earth realm, B. Obama.
B. Obama?
B.
There can
Obama.
only be one guy.
B. Bobama.
Obama.
Obama's in this one. Hello, Mr. President. I didn't think I'd hear from you so soon after our last mission. Yeah, well, I'd like to thank you again, Josh Henderson, for negotiating peace with the aliens from that one episode of The X-Files, while simultaneously catching history's greatest monster, Will Wheaton, and his evil legion of mediocre entertainers, and for curing super tank cancer, said the president.
Wow, Josh Henderson did a lot that day.
It was great. It was great for him. It was a good day for him. Mm-hmm. It was my pleasure, Mr. Prez. I'm ready for my next mission, Josh said as he lit 2 doobies, took a nasty double hit, and put a red bandana on because those fuckers are coming back.
They are. I'm wearing one right now.
You look good in it. You look very good.
Oh, I look good and like I brought something back.
But you're supposed to wear them on your head, not around your ding-dong. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I'm bringing it back. Next scroll.
I was hoping that you and Dom could make your way down to Washington, D.C. to accept the Congressional Medal of Honor for doing the best podcasts of all time. Let me check my schedule, Josh replied, then took out a calendar. Written on all the dates were the words, Live buck nasty style 24/7 69.5 ever. No fatties. ... Just kidding. Fatties rule.
It's true. It's fact.
It's factin'. Yes, Mr. President. Looks like I'm free. I'll let Dom know. Excellent, said Bobama. Keep on blazing, and don't forget, 9/11 was an inside job.
Oh my God, I knew it. I mean, I'm sorry. I just get a little excited.
It's factin'. That's factin'.
That's faction.
Faction. Yes. Later that afternoon, Josh had to run some errands. First, he went to the liquor store, which is kind of a mead hall where you have to pay a tax on various meads. And
What?
I know, it's stupid. And he bought 37 handles of rum because he apparently was in his, quote, pirate period. Next, he went over to his mother's because he's a good son. As he entered the house, he saw his mom making all kinds of food. He also saw his stepdad, and it was in that moment Josh realized that this was going to be a total sausage fest.
What? What is that?
He's got to cut out. He's got to cut out early. I mean, he's badass.
Oh, gotcha.
Living buck nasty style.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to cut out. Look, Mom, the president just called, and I have to go save the Earth realm again for being totally boring and stupid, so I gots to go. Then he moonwalked right the balls out of that place while putting on his reflective eye goggles that were still totally cool. It was in that moment that Josh's mom remembered why she only had one son. He is an
Too
idiot.
much fucking cool for the world. Can't be unleashing anymore.
Can't handle it. Josh soon arrived at the kingdom of Washington, D.C., where he and Dom would be given the titles of Heroes of Time Forever, suckers, by all the Earth's governments. The stands were packed with fans and all kinds of comely babes. Soon the president took the podium. I'd like to congratulate Dom and Josh for making the world a better place and from saving us that one time from rickety buttitis. I, Barack Obama, think the only thing we have to fear is rickety buttitis itself. The crowd cheered, and a bunch of hot chicks in the crowd flashed their chest yams. Dom thought he saw like 7 nips.
I heard that he did. But there's confirmed 7.
Confirmed. Hard 7. It's a hard confirmed 7. I hereby give all the awards to Dom and Josh forever. The crowd cheered even louder as the president made the quiet down now motion with his hand. But first, Obama went on. First, we have a special surprise. This award ceremony isn't just an award ceremony. It's also a booty judging contest, and you guys are the judges.
This is a great story.
Josh and Dom high-fived as a line of booty queens marched out to the sounds of Tom Petty's American Girl. All around them.
What is a booty queen? I'm unfamiliar.
It's like a beauty queen, but their butts are just, they're fantastic. Just hugest butts. My God. Like,
Gotcha.
clapping all day. Clap, clap,
Like with
clap.
each step?
Yeah. Yeah. Not even. They just stand there and the thing is just clapping in the wind.
Sounds about right.
All we are just booties clapping in the wind.
You know, you were so true, Snicker. Just Reese's. Reese's, you just got it. You just get me.
All around them, giant American flags undraped, but instead of having 50 stars, they all had 50 butts. Jets flew over, but they were somehow X-Wings, like at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Which we've seen on our RC ball.
Yes, we get that. That's faction. The booty queens twerked and poured honey all over their butts. The president busted out a pound of the dopest weed, took the Declaration of Independence out of its frame, rolled it up, and passed the fattest joint around because all people are created equal, you motherfucks.
True. Except for us. We are fast.
We are so much better than everybody. It's ridiculous how much better we are.
It makes me cry sometimes.
A little bit. Dom and Josh were given magical swords with the words "Two dope dudes" with a Z engraved on them. As a sign of good faith, all the booty queens were pronounced winners because those girls worked hard out there. And they worked hard to get to where they are.
Honey butts. They have to clean that off.
I wouldn't mind being. That would be my job. Butt cleaner. It sounds
Like
less
a
good when I
rag?
say it like that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I
never
would, I
mind.
would not take that interview.
Yes, never mind. I'm changing my mind about that one. Sorry. In the coming days, there was peace in the Earth realm. Nobody was totally stupid, and pretty much every cool thing ever was invented, like teleporters and space boxing. Finn.
What? Space boxing?
Yeah, the coolest sport.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, Reese, that was a great story of reality. I mean, I think that's how it goes kind of every day. And
Yes.
I mean, I think you took some creative liberties, but you know,
That's
I think that's the greatest piece of fiction ever written.
it is. That's like a everyday mundane thing that happens in their realm. I think, from what I've
think so.
gathered. I mean,
Yes.
it just sounds like a typical afternoon.
I can confirm because I've been there once.
You were there once?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like your paintings. How when you paint your paintings, you're like, it's like I'm there, Reese's. That's not what I mean.
Well, that is actually that is exactly what I was meaning.
Well, I guess
So is
that
it-
counts.
I'm just invalid then. Is what you're saying. I'm just. Next scroll! Alright, Reese's, are you ready for my tale from the land of Los Angeles?
I'm ready for it. I've never heard of this place, but I'm
Yes,
ready.
it is a stupid place, and I will tell you why, because this story is called Butt Ass Day.
that sounds like a bad day.
Yes, it was an assy kind of day in Lost Anglers, where lived a dumb human being named Dominic Moscreepy. The savagely disgusting human being who most resembled a haunted trash bag. Dominic was the worst of the worst. When he spoke, it sounded like two elderly dogs riddled with disease fighting over the last sausage while falling down an endless pit of eternal pain.
That sounds lovely. There's a certain romanticism to that, I think.
Perhaps, but not everyone thinks so. Anyway, the regular birds were chirping outside his window one boring-ass morning. It was so boring, the scroll delivery man often walked around the neighborhood with his stanky old D out, because he thought it would spice things up a bit, but nah, it didn't.
It's just what the scroll delivery, man? Don't they have like owls and magic? Good lord.
Well, they have them, but they don't employ them.
Stupid.
Yes, I'll say so. Dominic got up and brushed his teeth with a dildo? Yeah, he did. Then he combed his hair with the same dildo? Yeah, he did. For like an hour.
I can't believe these guys like employ us. These guys are so stupid.
They are the worst. I can't believe we had to get a lawyer to whip up a scroll of binding.
We should have gone to lawyer wizard school so we could have done it ourselves. I don't want to pay Jeremy anymore for his services.
I really don't like Jeremy, but let's talk about him later.
Yes.
After some time, Dominic finally decided that he was not physically revolting too much as he was when he first woke. So he put on his trash bag and walked out the regular door where no magic was used.
Good God.
So, our regular ass, dumbass, farty ass human guy was walking around in his sweaty, stanky trash bag just looking for something to do. He craved adventure and deep fried food.
Los
So he's-
Angeles.
So he stopped for a moment and tried to think of some adventure he could get into. a thought bubble appeared over his head, and inside was a chicken figure driving a car? That's not adventure, said Dumbo Nick. I spelled it dumb. Dumbo Nick.
Damn,
Fucking idiot.
Snickerdoodle, you are the king.
Yeah, I am. So he thought again, and inside the thought bubble this time was 2 French fries making out.
Oh.
He watched this for a bit, then declared it was not adventure as well, but was visually stimulating. With a stiff-ass bone, he thought with all his regular non-wizard brain, which, to be honest, was probably the equivalent brain power of one of those jizz-hungry birds that was chirping outside of his window earlier, and suddenly appeared in the thought bubble was a boat driving down the street, running over all types of people.
What is this place you're describing,
Dude, it's
Snickerdoodle?
madness. That's it, he declared. Boat time! And with that, he jumped into the ocean, just went on swimming. The human swam for a really long time, and his trash bag was all types of salty and heavy. With no destination in sight, Dominic drowned.
Jesus!
Much later, Dominic opened his eyes to find that he was saved by a hobgoblin fisherman. Wait a minute, said the human. Hobgoblins don't exist in this world. Aw, shit, you white-ass bitch, said the hobgoblin. You just crossed over into some never-ending story shit, you punk-ass white-ass bitch.
God, this hobgoblin is fucking cool, though. I like this guy.
Yeah, I like this guy, too. Then the hobgoblins' hype men, who were also hobgoblins and crew members on the boat, hyped that diss so hard that Dominic peed his pants in sadness.
Damn.
One of them was doing one of those dances that happens when a diss is so hard that your body begins to convulse as you say, "Oh shit!" and it turns into a sick, dope dance.
I know that dance. We've done that.
Yes, I do it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, Reese's does those all the time because I am 24/7 dissing on white-ass bitches.
It is so... I never get tired of it, ever.
Me either. It's fun. It's really tough because not only did you get dissed, but the happiness that you had left and was transferred to another man who used it to do an evil dance.
It's like a happiness equation that it's bad for... It's like some sort of like wizard algebra. I don't know the...
We just have that kind of magic in this world, losers.
Yeah.
You don't.
Suck it. Get
Sorry.
used to it.
Anyway, the boat was driving down the ocean, and the fisherman Captain Hobgoblin was smoking a doobie the size of 2 goddamn dicks.
Damn.
My name is Coal Miner Titlips, said the captain. And if you don't like it, you can suck my gray-ass dick, you white ballless bitch.
This guy has got it. I don't know what it is, but he's got it.
I think it's a supreme hate of whites. They're lame. They're boring.
Magicless having motherfucks.
And there was so much hype dancing after that ballless bitch diss that more sad pee came out. I just wanted to go on an adventure, yelled Dominic. You want adventure, you pasty-ass, thin-lipped, Kermit the Frog sounding motherfuck? Asked the captain. Well, here it is. And he pulled the e-brake on the boat and it fishtailed to a halt in the middle of the ocean. Then one of his hype men played a song on a flute that went like this. Sail away, sail away, sail away.
Oh my.
Sail away, sail away. That came out of a flute.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That cannot have come from Earth. That has to be an Orkspire song.
It's bad. I don't want to tell you what kind of flute it is. It is the flute of pure moods.
Pure Moods flute. That's
I
a bad...
decided I did want to tell you. Just in that moment because it's important. It's the flute of pure moods.
It's your prerogative, Snickerdoodle. Unbelievably beautiful.
Return to innocence. That's what comes out of that flute. The flute of pure moods.
Does it do the X-Files theme?
Yes, take a trip into the unknown with the X-Files theme. Anyway, suddenly out of the ocean emerged a horrifying sea creature that had 2 giant flexing biceps flexed and ready to fuck somebody up.
Yes.
Hey, yo, said this monster. Give Big Stanky some of that white meat.
Oh my god.
And with that, the hobgoblins grabbed Dominic and threw him into Big Stanky, the sea monster's mouth, and he was eaten and he died. Cut to Dominic waking up from a dream. Oh God, said Dominic. Oh, it was all a dream. Then he looked in the mirror and saw his thin-ass lips and yelled, oh no, some of it was true! The end.
Some of it was true. Beautiful. That was a beautiful story of pure reality.
It's pure reality. It's just a day in reality time.
You really captured the reality, Snickerdoodle, when you said that the boat had an e-brake and it fishtailed in the water. That's how they do
you
it.
just break. I mean, I imagine they work like our boats.
Yeah. I mean, why would they work differently? I mean, water is water. It's the same here as it is there.
I just want that flute of pure moods.
Maybe for your birthday, Snickerdoodle, you'll get one.
Okay, alright, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you gotta be patient, though, because, you know, just do it and shit.
I can get behind that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Chamber of Knowledge. I am Reese's the Wise, and of course, with me, I'm sorry.
You know, I just want to jump in here and say, I don't gotta introduce myself. This is my goddamn show.
That's true, man.
I just told a story. Probably, I just got a Mark Twain award in the mail.
Mark
for
Twain?
my story.
He gave you an award?
Yes, I also got a Peace Prize, which I intend on melting down into a dagger and throwing it back at Earth.
Jesus Christ, that is awesome.
Yeah, cause fuck peace.
Usually, with the prizes you win, you just turn them into like bling, and you just put a chain around them, and you wear them for like 2 weeks until you get bored of them. That's usually your MO. But this dagger thing is fucking cool.
Well, I'm doing that with the Mark Twain Award, the dagger thing. I'm just gonna throw that back at Earth and hopefully it explodes or something.
I believe you.
Sick and tired of it.
Yeah, I hear that. We have scrolls, I think.
Yes,
For
we
reading?
do.
Let us read one.
Okay, first scroll. Kyle B. Bartholomew asks, what's a day in the life of Reese's and Snickerdoodle consist of? Reese's?
Well, I wake up and I brush old Snick's beard. Then we braid each other's remaining hairs and talk about girls we like while practicing our kissing techniques on our stuffed merc monks. Then we play 7 moon minutes in heaven with some conjured succubi. This goes on for weeks on end. We get stuck in these loops of doing this. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's kind of 10 off the chains off of the chain meters.
Yes, it's 10 dagger awards out of 10. It's fucking great.
I think if you think about it, you already know what our lives are like. But if not, let me remind you with this hashtag 420-691-8360 kickflip. Yep.
Damn, that sums it up.
It's that dope.
That's it. There it is.
Next scroll!
Next scroll is from Jake Pearson, who asks, who are Battle Keg's main influences, Snickerdoodle?
Well, that'd be ale, mead, stouts, a werewolf, and other kegs of non-battle nature filled with tasty beer.
There's a werewolf beer in Orcsfire?
I didn't say a werewolf beer. I said a werewolf.
Oh, can you drink werewolves?
Well, he kind of just got in the middle of drinks. It was poor placement. I know I just won a Mark Twain award, but I just kind of threw a werewolf in there.
It's just as long as you're not using the Orcspire comma rule, because I think
Yeah.
that's passé now.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to use it anymore.
Next scroll.
Next scroll is... that's not me asking it, it's you.
Daniel K. Heereen asks, what's the least serious transgression that will get you sentenced to the pain mines?
Talking shit about my mama and the general lack of hygiene. Also, turning down a rap battle. That'll get you sent there.
Oh my god, if you turn down a rap battle, you may just get killed right there.
Yeah. You're lucky if you get sent to the pain mines. Because my raps are like the pain mines. Yeah.
For eternity.
I'm like a rapper, but I'm like a mime, but I use words. You herds. Rap, rap, rap.
I'm sorry if some of you died during that, because that's how tragically awesome his raps are.
Snickerdoodle, you are my biggest fan.
I am a good hype man. Next scroll!
Next scroll is from Aaron Claude Miller. He asks, are there pleasure mines?
Yes, the slaves wear hot pants there with suspenders and no shirt on.
Damn.
Pleasure!
Yeah, there's pleasure mines in my bedroom. Next question.
Damn, I think that is the pleasure mine.
Yeah. Next scroll!
Anthony Nava asks, what is the lowliest profession in your realms? How about in Daranos?
Dirt grower. You grow dirt.
That is pretty lowly.
Sucks. What about you, Snickerdoodle?
Ribbon dancer.
Oh my god, that's worse than dirt grower.
Yeah.
Who the fuck even needs that shit?
No one. You ever go to the market and buy some ribbon dancers?
No.
Me either.
Who needs them? What would I do with that?
Nothing.
I can't even... it's like I always say, Snickerdoodle. You can't rap about it. It ain't worth shit. And
Don't try to ribbon dance your way out of this one. That's
Yeah.
what I tell some people sometimes.
That's a saying that happens.
Next roll.
Next scroll. Judson Moyles asks, yo, I need to know, did UFOs ever exist in Daranos and or Orcspire?
Yeah. Ultimate Fighting Orcs. I think that's what that stands for.
Yes.
Which, orcs fighting, sounds about right.
Yeah, I thought he meant unfriendly female orcs, in which case, definitely we have those.
Definitely, they may also be ultimate fighting orcs.
Yes.
Because the women are known to fight just as brutally as the men.
Yes, the orcs are very equal opportunity people when it comes to peeling people's fucking skin off. Mm-hmm. They're very good at it. Don't believe me? Read the book.
Come at us.
Come at me, bro.
Read the book.
Read the book and then come at me.
Then come fight us. Next scroll.
Next scroll.
Stephen Basie asks, if you could ask each other one question, what would it be?
Snickerdoodle, I would ask you, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. That's what I would ask you.
That is a good question, but I counter with a question of my own, which is,
Yes.
why do you hate me?
I don't hate you.
That's not what you were dreaming about last night. I saw you dreaming and you were kicking your legs like a little dog.
Were you
I was
all
watching.
seaballing my dreams again? For
No,
God's
I was just in your room watching, and I heard you, and you said how much you hated me in your dream.
Well, that's because your birthday's coming up and I gotta buy you like 60 presents that I promised you. I can't believe...
Yes, you hate me for that because you promised to buy me presents.
Yes?
I think this is a misplacement of anger.
I think you used a promise spell on me is what I think.
I hate you.
I hate you. I can't believe we even did this show together.
This is over. Me and you. Wait. Don't go.
I love you, Snickerdoodle.
Bring me the flute of pure moods. I'm going to play us a song that will heal us A song that only adults can listen to.
Yes. Over
Adult
18.
contemporaryists. This will heal us.
Yeah, please. That is beautiful.
Return to innocence.
I'm sorry, Snickerdoodle.
I'm sorry. That felt real good.
Let the healing begin.
Let the hugging commence.
I'm going to cast a hugging spell on you, so I don't actually have to hug you.
I'm casting one too.
We are good wizards.
We are good wizards. Well, I hope you enjoyed what you just heard. I really don't know what that's all about.
I can't believe that we had to do that. We had to let them do that.
Yeah, and their lawyer Skeleton Jerry was very adamant that we signed that scroll that they drafted up.
That's the first time I ever signed anything, or even talked to a skeleton.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Their lawyer was Skeleton.
That's like fucking insane, really. I mean, I guess like you talk to skeletons every day, but you don't see them.
You don't see them.
They're covered in skin and stuff.
Yeah, true.
But
That's very true.
Unbelievable.
But thanks everyone for listening to another episode. Shirts will be back in stock at the end of the month. We'll have all sizes, but there are some sizes remaining. The URL for that is fantasyfiction.bigcartel.com. There's links on like the Facebook page and stuff like that. So if you can't find it, just click there.
They're flying off of the internet shelf.
Yep, they're shooting on out of here. As always, I do a little doodle on the invoice when you guys order because thank you guys for spending money that you've earned on our little show. It really helps us out.
It's very humbling. It's very awesome that you want to wear that stuff. We saw a few shirts at PAX when we were at PAX, and that's
right.
Awesome.
That was really mind blowing. That I talked to people who listen to the show.
Right, it's crazy.
It's amazing. So thank you guys for saying hello at PAX. I had a pretty great time. It was pretty fun.
It was great. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait till next year.
I'm looking forward to next year because maybe we'll do some more fun stuff.
Maybe we'll cosplay as Reese's and Snickerdoodle, even though they took over the show today, and I kind of am mad at them.
They did. But thanks again for listening to the show. Thanks for doing the Audible referral, all that stuff. You guys are great. You help out the show tremendously. Anything that we get for the show goes back into the show.
Yeah.
So when you buy a shirt, it just goes to us making more stuff.
Yep.
So thanks again. And iTunes reviews. Guys,
Yes.
Holy crap. You guys, we hit 250, I think, today.
Yeah.
Us recording this. I can't thank you guys enough. This is amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to leave reviews like this.
Yeah, I'm going to read one.
Oh yeah, you are.
It's the 250th one I'm going to read. It's titled Downright Hilarious, 5 stars, by some random guy with 5 Y's at the end. And he says, the stories told on this podcast are very imaginative, hilariously raunchy, and very metal, and will no doubt make you laugh your butt off. If you like fiction or writing groups or even the latter, this is the podcast for you. So thank you very much. That's awesome that you.
Well, yeah, thank you so much for that. We have a lot of new reviews and such that I'm going through, and it's so awesome. I like the one that's titled 138 out of 10 awesome podcast. But I wanted to read this one by Johnny Chugs, and it's titled, I'm going to only read a part of it because it's a little long. I don't want to keep everyone. But it's called Only the Brave Need Apply, in parentheses, viewer discretion advised. Be ye looking for yon gentle, happy tale of mischievous fairies, hobbits conquering larger-than-life quests, and unicorns finding friendship in yon unluckiest of places? Then move on, friend. For here in this place ye are likely to be gutted, ye head drop, kicked into ye pelvis incinerated and ye ashes smoked by yon inhabitants of Orkspire and Terranus. Oh man, that voice started to sound a little bit like somebody else's voice.
That was a good impression of that person. That was pretty
I don't know
good.
who that was.
Yeah.
But thank you, Johnny Checks, for leaving that very humorous and review that made us laugh.
That's good.
But again, thank you to everyone for everything, and thank you for listening to this episode and taking the time to listen to two weirdos make each other laugh.
Yep.
But for next week we have two prompts that we'll actually use this time. Maybe we'll come back to sea monsters.
Maybe.
We really didn't get a chance at that one.
Yeah, because of the lawyer and all.
Guys. But next week we're doing Bandits by Gavin Heiberg, who suggested that, and Treants by @12AD Wetzel on Twitter. He said Tree Folk. I changed it. I called an audible. But it's still kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for those prompts, and we will see you next week on Moon's Day morning, as per usual. This one's posting a little later in the day, so I apologize. But 420,
Baby.
But until next week, Josh.
Till next week, everyone. Thanks for listening, and keep on wizarding.
Keep on wizarding.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Sorry if you're in love with me now. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
See ya. Have a good week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.